All right, you guys, this is my coffee bar. It is so gross. Look, this is after years of using it as a coffee bar. I actually had some craft paper on top because it bothered me so much, and I finally have the guts to paint it now, since I'm also changing up my breakfast nook area. Like I told you guys, I'm getting black chairs with a wood table, so I'm also going to update this to match that better, and I'm about to prime it. I am sorry for the music. My neighbors are really enjoying themselves, which I don't mind, so I enjoy the music. Anyway, you guys, so yeah, I'm gonna paint this black, and there's already a lot of black in that area, so hopefully it's not overkill, like, you know, my appliances are black and everything like that, but we'll see. So, all right, I'm gonna get started. Make sure you wear a mask, you guys. All right, you guys, this is it with a little bit of primer so far on the top bit. So I got some more work to do. Here it is with kind of primer and a little bit of paint. I got some paint over on this side. I ran out of primer, but that'll be okay. I think I'll just make sure I get it really good with the paint. All right, and the other side is painted too. This is with one coat. This looks really, 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 really good. But this is 2 coats of paint. Again, I think I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I might do another coat of paint on the top, I think. I think I'm gonna go to the Container Store and get like a little protective cover for the top so it doesn't get all stained with coffee. Even with the black, after a while, that's gonna start to show. All right, and here it is all painted, you guys. I'm really afraid to paint this piece black. It looks amazing. Although I love this piece and I would never get rid of it, to me this is not a piece that goes in and out of style. You know, it's just a solid, beautiful piece of furniture. I need to decide on whether I'm gonna use just like the round button hardware that's original to the piece that I painted, or this newer, more you know, just a little bit more contemporary sort of hexagon. I don't know, that's probably wrong. And I just don't know about the gold, though. I was wondering, like, maybe black on black. You guys will have to wait till the end of the video to see. But here it is, all painted, looks great. Deciding on the knobs. I'm trying not to show you guys my trash can because this is where it lives, but you know, I don't want y'all to see that. Anyway, y'all, now the other thing that I did was I went to the Container Store and I bought this. It's just a piece of plastic. I cut it down to size for it to, you know, fit. I don't want it to get gross like the top did before, so this is wipeable. So I'm super excited about that. Now the next step is wipe down the inside, take out that old contact paper, and bring in the new contact paper that I'll be using. Here you can see the color. So it's kind of like a gray textured color, which I think will be super nice. And this was $6 from HomeGoods. Once I'm done with that, we're all finished. And the great thing, you guys, I decluttered and pretty much threw away half of the stuff that was in here. So here is the new contact paper. It looks great. Also did the drawers. Now it's just time to put the hardware on. I am still going back and forth between gold or black, so just stay till the end to see which one I choose. All right, so now that I have the sideboard painted, I showed you guys what the new contact paper looks like. Now I want to add a little bit of organization, not too much, But definitely for our K-cup pods and our tea and sugar packets and things like that, I would like it to be a little bit more organized. For the K-cups, I'm gonna use this cutlery tray. It's like, you know, a drawer organizer. I got it from HomeGoods. It was $5.99, and it's the perfect size to hold some K-cups. I think it's gonna hold about 20 or so. And then in the back here, I'm just gonna put the sugar packets, and it will slide, you know, right in the drawer. And there is a sliver of space here, which I'm fine with. I could not find one that was this exact width, and this is fine by me. And also, I don't know if you ever have drawers or some things we need to store, it could go right there. For the tea bags, I got 3 of these clear little organizers. They were $2.99 from HomeGoods, and they're gonna fit perfectly in here side by side. And then the teas will just line up in there like so. I think it's gonna be great. All right, so now that I showed you guys what I'll be using to kind of organize our K-cups and tea bags, I'm gonna put on the hardware, bring everything in, and then I'll show you what it looks like all done. And here is the final look, y'all, for the painted sideboard turned coffee bar. What do you guys think? I really love the black paint. Like I shared with you, I was pretty scared to paint this black just because I've actually never painted a piece of furniture black before. I didn't want it to feel overwhelming or heavy in the space, but it doesn't feel that way at all. As you can see, I also went for the black knobs. What do you guys think? Were you team gold knobs? I really love the black ones. It makes a lot more sense when you see the overall space. And of course, I'm only showing you guys this bit, and next week I will share the full breakfast nook reveal with you guys, and I'll show you the rest of the space. But for now, we're only gonna look right here. Of course, I have to do a little bit of styling. Again, I'll show you more of that in the next video, but here is the KEURIG organization like I showed you guys. It worked out perfectly, and this is just a $6 cutlery tray. And what we did was I went to HomeGoods and I found this huge variety pack of K-cups. I don't say K-cup pods, I just say K-cups. For $20.64, that is great. We usually get it from Walmart, and it's $22 for, I don't know how much it costs. $11, $12 or something like that. I'm not sure, something around there. And we get 64, and while we're not crazy about hazelnut, I can drink it. That's totally fine. So yeah, it's like, y'all, and we checked the date on it. We have the extras right here, and just kind of like different things we need to make tea and coffee, water, syrups, and things like that. But on the, you know, on the daily when we're making coffee, we can just grab one from here. Super simple, really easy to keep it organized and inexpensive. And for the tea, same thing. Like I showed you guys, I'm using these clear bins. And these were only a couple dollars from HomeGoods, and they also work perfectly. And what I did with the tea bags that's not individually wrapped, I just cut the top off of the container came in, or box, put it in a Ziploc bag, and you're good to go. And in the last drawer here, we just have regular random kitchen things, like a cleaning kit for our KEURIG. We have a filter for the fridge, more stuff for the KEURIG, just some mints because we like to keep some around, twine for when I do like roast chicken and things. So little cookbook down here that we kept. So pretty much everything that we kept that was in here that I showed you guys before fits in this one drawer, which is really crazy. And on this side, we just have all our cat things. The cat food, sprays, bowls, cleaning wipes, all that kind of stuff. All the stuff was taking a whole shelf in our pantry, which is not that big to begin with. So it's all in here now, organized and put together. And it freed up a shelf for us. And that way, you know, we'll be able to go on and organize that. But I love having all of this together. And the other thing that I did, you guys might remember I had this sort of two-tiered tray over here, and we had like all the different mugs, especially the Ray Dunn mugs that, you know, that has all the sayings like selfie and sip and all of that. I've gotten rid of those, you guys. I mean, they're fine. One, I'm sort of over the words on everything. Clearly, I don't mind it on some things, but I was kind of a bit over it for everything. So I got these different mugs. They're just kind of plain white mugs, and I got them from Walmart. They were $2 each, $1.99, I believe. They're 16 ounces, so they hold a whole lot of coffee. If you have the KEURIG, it holds up to this one, which I'm not sure how many ounces that is, but it's maybe 10 or 12 because there's still space in this mug, even when I use the biggest mug setting on the KEURIG. And I have 4 out here, and I think that will be plenty. The kids have tea and stuff sometimes, but it's mostly me and my husband drinking coffee, and even then, sometimes I'll use the travel mug depending on what I'm doing. This to me works just fine, and this will actually stay here. I'll probably put different spoons in, more everyday ones. I just thought these were kind of pretty for the photos, if we're being honest. And of course, you know, I have to do a little bit of styling, you guys, because I want it to look pretty. But there's the shelf and everything, but like I said, I'll show the rest of that when I do the full reveal for the breakfast nook. For now, it's just showing you guys the coffee bar painted, and like I said, I love how it turned out. I did happen to scratch it a little bit here, but I'll fix that fairly quickly. And if like I showed you earlier, I got a little plastic like shelf cover from the Container Store that I cut down to size, so that way if we even get spills or anything from making coffee and tea, it could easily wipe off versus you know, ruining the paint job like it did when I had it painted white. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this, and make sure you come back for when I show you the full reveal with the table and the new chairs and everything else. All right, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.